Hey everyone, it's Felicia. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Come on in, have a seat. How you doing today? In today's video, I will be discussing with you what you need to pack to prepare for your first residency program. So I attended Capella University where I had to complete 4 residencies for my master's in psychology program, and I have completed 1 residency for my PhD in IO psychology program with Capella. My master's level residencies were 7 days each, while my PhD residency has only been 4 days. I have 2 more residencies to complete once I get back geared into that program to complete it and finish it out. So without further ado, let's hop right into this video. The first thing that you want to ensure that you pack is your computer. Make sure that you pack your laptop. Again, pack your computer, okay? You do not want to go and not be prepared for anything that you need to do within the program. Now, I will say at the master's level, we didn't use our computers as much. However, at the PhD level, you cannot survive and function without a computer because you literally had to present your dissertation topic to try to get it approved and things like that. And everything was really done within the course room at the residency site as well. So outside of your computer, you want to make sure that you pack all the necessary accessories for your computer. Make sure that you are packing your charger. If you have a backup charger, bring that backup charger as well because you never know what could happen. Make sure that you are packing your computer mouse if you use an external mouse. I like to use one. I don't really like the little mouse pad that's on laptops, so I have about 2 or 3 external mice, because it would be plural. So I have 2 or 3 of them. So I pack those as well. And I also pack my mouse pad as well, because I don't want, when I'm moving my mouse, if I'm just using the desk, I don't want to be making all of that noise, distracting myself and my peers. So yes, again, make sure that you pack your computer, your charger, and any accessories for your computer that will make you comfortable and get you to thriving within your residency. Second thing that you want to pack is business casual attire. Make sure that you also pack to be able to layer because it can get really cold within the rooms that you will be in during the day. So you might want to pack some blouses and pack cardigans or blazers or dresses as well. I wore a lot of dresses with tights and a blazer or a cardigan as well if I got cold. Also, I would suggest if you are going in the colder months, and honestly, the way that the weather is now, if you can, just bring like a little jacket as well. Now, if you are going in the winter months, make sure that you bring a coat because I guarantee that it will be cold, and you're going to want to have things for when you are within the classroom and also outside of the classroom. So outside of the business casual attire, you want to also ensure that you are bringing clothes so that when you are not within the classroom, if you want to go out to dinner with your peers, if you want to do a little shopping, you want to make sure that you have clothes that are casual and comfortable as well. The next thing that I recommend packing is snacks. Pack your snacks because listen, you will get hungry while you are in while you're in the course class for 8 hours, okay? Now, the school and the hotel usually will provide you with snacks during the break, but I have a very specific taste palette. I like to eat certain snacks, so I just make sure that I packed my snacks. Also, outside of snacks, you may want to make sure that you pack water as well as light lunches or light dinners. Now, the food, they do provide you lunch, but I'm not going to say that the food is bad. I'm not going to say the food be banging. It falls somewhere in the middle on most days, and some days I did end up just going up to my room during the break and making a PB&J sandwich or a tuna sandwich, which those are things that are very quick to make. They don't require taking up a lot of space, and they make you feel full. Now, the programs do not provide you with dinner, so you will have to make your own arrangements for dinner. If you are someone that eats light, you can, use those same sandwich methods and make those for dinner. Or you can go out to eat, to decompress, which is very important because it can be, kind of a stressful environment because this is something that you have to pass in order to continue on within your program. So you may want to pack dinner or go out to eat. Now, when I went through my master's level program, it started in, I think my first one was around 2018. So, no, 2018, same time frame. So there weren't as many delivery services as there are now. However, Amazon Prime Now, Instacart, DoorDash, Uber Eats, all those things can really come in handy. If you do not have a vehicle when you arrive at your residency, you can go ahead and use one of those delivery services to get you some food delivered. You want to ensure that your hotel room has a refrigerator, which most of them will. That way you can go ahead and prepare, if you don't want to pack and travel with your snacks, you can order them when you get there. So make sure again that you order bottled water, some light snacks, and food that you can prepare for quick lunches and quick dinners. So think of salads, sandwiches, soups, if you like things like that. Now also, you can pack, or you and your roommates, if you have roommates, maybe you want to go in on, I don't know, an air fryer or a crock pot. If you need more heftier meals, that's definitely an option and a route that you can go as well. But just make sure you're thinking about, what am I going to be eating? Because food is nourishment and fuel for our body, and we want to make sure that we are getting a good breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And yes, breakfast is usually provided if you are within a program, if you're staying at that hotel. The next thing that I want to remind you to do is pack something for motivational purposes. These residencies, especially the master's level residencies, with them being so many days, it can be challenging and tiring. And so you want to make sure that you have something, very much something in your room to give you motivational, that motivation, that energy, that I always bring my teddy bear that my father got me when I was still baking in the womb. He is still around here kicking, okay? I bring him with me, and I bring photos of my parents and a photo of my best friends as well. And it just made me remember, like, y'all, once this is over, once this is done, like, you're one step closer to graduation. So stay focused, stay motivated. The next thing that I want to remind you to bring any medication that you take on a day-to-day basis. And outside of that, make sure that you're packing pain medication, headache medication, pack headache medication, pack your headache medication because you cannot miss but so many hours within the residency, or you will fail, because you have to complete so many hours of instruction per your course program. So let's say I struggle with migraines and it never ever failed. Around the end of day one or the beginning of day two, a migraine would kick in. I'd be triggered by the migraine because of the change in environment. It's usually like fluctuation in temperatures that I'm used to, because again, those rooms that you are in can get extremely cold. So you want to make sure that you have something that the minute that you feel a headache coming on, you can go ahead and try to nip it in the bud, and hold out maybe till lunch so that you can maybe rest as well. Because again, you are tons of lights, it's a lot of stimuli going on and things like that. And also just got to factor in that your nerves, this is something that's new, and you just can't really control migraines. If you know, you know. So just being prepared so that you don't have to be scrambling or asking people around like, hey, does anybody have any migraine medication, or if there's specific medication that you need to take every day. Ensure that you are packing those things, okay? Now, my own personal experience, I do have a vlog of my very first residency that I went to, and I think I vlogged the entire time, but only the first day is up on my page. It seems like the first 1 or 2 days. Hopefully I'll be able to get up the content, even though it would be years ago at this point, but I do feel like it's important for people to be able to know what they're walking into. So my own personal experience was hands down, I loved my residency programs. They were just so amazing. It's so great to be able to incorporate all the coursework that you have taken up to that point and then get into the residency and be able to apply it. At the master's level, we did a lot of fishbowl and mock sessions just so you can get a feel of what type of clinician do you want to be. Is there any specific type of theory that sticks to you better, that you flow with? Being able to be, excuse me, girl, I feel like you can't talk today. Being able to be critiqued not only by your instructor, but also by your peers as well. Just being able to get that feedback. Because as we know, being online in a grad program, sometimes it can feel like you just out in the void all by yourself. You teaching yourself. It can feel like, do I really know what I'm doing? So the residencies really allow one to be able to connect those dots and better strengthen yourself, not only as a student, but as a future clinician as well. I also enjoyed being able to meet the people that I have been interacting with within some courses. Some people I remembered from the discussion posts, being able to be like, oh, I remember you from, like 2 classes ago, because you really had solid research and information, and I learned from you, and being able to put a name to the face is great. I enjoyed being able to spend one-on-one time with the instructors and professors, and some of them were professors that I had taken before. And, for them to be able to be like, oh, I actually know you because you did good work within my class, is like, thank you. Thank you very much. So I really loved every single minute of both my master's level residencies and my PhD level residency. Now, I will say at the doctoral level, that residency, although it is shorter, it is jam-packed with you have expectations that you better meet before the end of this residency. I was able to get my dissertation topic approved within my first residency. When the first day to the fourth day, the topics were somewhat alike, but very different. I went in with just an idea, like a broad idea, and the residency experience really allowed me to be able to carve out and niche down on what I wanted my topic to be about. So I hope that you find this video helpful. I hope that when you go to your first residency, you are as much in love with the program and the environment as I was. I hope that you excel and thrive and know that you belong to be there. You may feel like an imposter sitting in a room with individuals who may be on their second or third career. But that is okay if this is your first career. It's okay if you are younger, or it actually could be flipped around. If you go and you are the eldest person in the room, know that you still have something that you can provide to your peers, and know that you belong in that room. You hear me? You belong there. Nobody in that room has not worked. Oh, nobody in that room has not put in the work and worked hard to be able to sit in that seat. And each they break you up into groups. So I think there was no more than 15 individuals in my group. So make sure that you really take advantage of that time. Make sure that you're networking. Make sure that you are being yourself, and realize that this is just the beginning. So spread your wings and fly high, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Now, if you have not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have not already and you found this video helpful, please go ahead and thumbs up this video. Share it with somebody that may find it useful, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Peace, love, and blessings to you all. Until next time.